you know, there is, as mentioned before, it's seven facilities. So law and related education, collaborative regional innovation, science, school of medicine, engineering, agriculture. We are engineering faculty. So about 10,000 students and about 100 staff. So, okay. So today's content is as follows. First, as introduction, we will show you characteristics of in-liquid plasma with our research. So then we will discuss a variety of applications of the in-liquid plasma method, such as fuel production by in-liquid plasma and the synthesis of nanoparticles. Finally, if possible, we would like to discuss our future plan. So what is plasma? So-called fourth state of matter. Plasma is state of matter that comes after solid, liquid, and gas. It is one of the four states of matter. It is very high energy state in which electrons escape from the molecule and it emits light. So in 2003, we became the first in the world to successfully generate stable plasma in liquid medium. Previously, it was believed that the plasma could only be generated in the gaseous state. We named this plasma in liquid plasma. That means plasma in liquid. So since then, we have published many research findings like this, including studies on the generation of hydrogen gas, the synthesis of nanoparticle, and carbon dioxide conversion technology. Here is the light emission of plasma in liquid. So you can see that the color differs depending on the type of liquid. From the left side, it is ethanol, lithium carbonate, and sodium chloride. This phenomenon resembles flame reactions. The lower photo shows the case of metal wire inserted into the plasma. In this case, the metal evaporates with the plasma because plasma is very high temperature, and it also emits light depending on the type of metal. Here is the magnesium and zinc case. So zinc is green and zinc is purple, and the magnesium is green. So I'd like to show the video of in-liquid plasma generation like this. Here. What? Now generated plasma generation is plasma is generated inside the liquid. Here this bottom side is microwave generator. It is same to conventional microwave oven. It's the same skillful. So here is an example of the plasma emission spectrum. The red line represents the water, and the black line represents methane and ethane and 91 mixture liquid. So the red line shows the OH, hydroxyl, and oxygen, and hydrogen emission. It's H alpha, H beta, sometimes H gamma, different orbital energy levels. The electron temperature can be estimated from these hydrogen spectrum. On the other hand, this is alcohol case. This is CO or CH, and C2 are observed. By analyzing these OH or sometimes C2, this is a Swan band, in detail, the temperature of these molecules can be determined. As I will discuss later, this 921 case can be synthesized. Diamond can be synthesized condition. So these are electron temperature and molecule temperature of hydroxyl radical, OH, obtained from emission spectrum analysis. So in plasma, electrons are ejected from the molecule and move independently. Therefore, when discussing plasma temperature, it is important to specify whether the temperature is that of electron or molecules. When the ambient pressure is low, the molecular density is also low, so allowing electron to move freely. This means that kinetic energy of electron is large. The electron temperature becomes very, very high. And in other words, molecule, this case is OH, is very low because molecule is very heavy, so cannot easily moved. Conversely, molecule are heavier than electrons cannot move as freely. The molecule temperature is low at this low pressure. As pressure increases, so electron begin to collide with molecule, which causes their speed to decreases. As a result, this exchange momentum and speed is molecule is increases. This corresponds to decrease in electron temperature and increase in molecule temperature. The electronic temperature and molecular temperature approach each other as pressure increases. Plasma in which the temperature of two are different, it's called if electron temperature and OH molecule temperature is different. This case is we called non-equilibrium plasma. And also, if pressure is high, this is approach to two temperature. This case is we are equilibrium plasma. Equilibrium plasma is used when thermal decomposition reaction are the main focus. And equilibrium plasma is sometimes called thermal plasma because its molecular temperature is very high. So sometimes if some insert to the material, so these evaporate because this is about 3,000 Kelvin in water case. So this graph shows the boiling curve. You know, boiling curve. Boiling curve observed when water is heated by the heater. The horizontal axis is represent the saturation temperature and the differences between it and the temperature of the heat transfer surface. And so this top is typical boiling curve, and this is maximum heat flux. After which process transition to film boiling. A standard heat transfer equipment is generally operate below the maximum heat flux point. Operating above this point can damage the equipment. However, in liquid plasma, boiling continuous even if heating surface temperature exceeds few thousand Kelvin. Although the temperature inside the bubble reaches several thousand Kelvins, the electrode does not break because it is in contact in water. So this is electrode tip, and here is a bubble. So plasma is generated inside liquid in a bubble inside. And here is 1000 Kelvin. However, this is electrode, is a bubble and liquid interface. However, this is contact with liquid. Always this is cooling. So plasma is continued, even if very high temperature. So I like some, so liquid plasma can easily be generated in the microwave oven. So first kerosene into the beaker and place a special electrode inside. This is a copper plate. So and attached to the several antenna. So this case is if plasma will then generated inside microwave oven. We published this method, it appeared in 2009. So now here is the quiz. After generating plasma in microwave oven, what happened to the liquid in breaker? So one, the liquid disappears. Two, the color of the liquid changes. Three, it is full of bubbles. Which I'd like to ask to Patrick, are you here?
Yes, Sensei. I am here, Sensei.
Okay, which one? One or two or three?
Well,
Okay. Okay. My love, Kimura-san. Mr. Kimura, are you here?
What's the smell?
hi.
Which number?
My answer is 3.
Number 3. Okay. I'd like to show you the video movie. So, start. Just wait. Oh, wow. What? Just wait.
Patrick.
Oh, don't move to the. Oh, wow. Just wait. Why this movie is activated? Okay. No working. Just a little bit time. Give me a little bit time. I'd like to. Here. Okay, this is here is a conventional microwave oven. Maybe everyone have a home. So this is the antenna. It's this is a copper plate, and there is a lot of antenna is attached to the copper plate. So here is some kerosene. This is oil. So and put inside to the to microwave oven and turn on the switch. So plasma is generated inside a microwave oven, and like this. And this is gas is occur. This gas is hydrogen gas. After that, if open the door, yes, door, and like here, this is color is turn black. Yes, the answer is 2. The color is changed. So the oil is decomposed by in liquid plasma and separated into hydrogen gas and carbon particles. As a result, the carbon particles remain in the liquid, causing the color to turn black. In this example, oil was used, but any liquid can be used. For example, by using waste oil, you can obtain hydrogen and carbon from the waste liquid. This is exactly the concept of zero emissions. In this microwave oven experiment, the amount of hydrogen obtained is less than half of that electrolysis, water electrolysis. So we continue to make improvement to this technology. If some useful material can be synthesized at the same time as the hydrogen, and the hydrogen can be treated as a byproduct. In this case, the hydrogen is like a bonus. There is no need to consider the energy required for the hydrogen generation. Okay. So here is I'd like to watch one more video. This is an old movie called Back to the Future. Here, this is a garbage, and this is this is fusion. The input to the garbage, it's the fuel is garbage. The garbage inlet leads.
この SF 映画の世界が近い将来現実のものに。
This supercar is so-called DeLorean, you know. So this is a movie. This movie time traveled to 2015. Now, since it's 2025, that was 10 years ago. Actually, in 2011, we conducted an experiment to run this DeLorean. Upon closer analysis, we found that 1. The time machine DeLorean is garbage as fuel and a compact nuclear reactor because labeled fusion, bubble fusion. And 3 is exceeds the light speed because this car is time slip. So we tried to this DeLorean. So 1, we first use a waste oil instead of garbage. 2, currently nuclear fusion is impossible. So we production hydrogen and drive a hydrogen vehicle. So I using a microwave oven before we show discussing. So we use a microwave oven and capture to the hydrogen, and we try to the hydrogen combustion vehicle. So 3 is light speed. This is cannot impossible. I cannot comment. So this is one more video, please.
今回、野村は世界初の実験に挑む。なんと、廃油から取り出した水素で水素自動車を走らせるというの。夢の扉の鍵は液中プラズマ。
So we collect waste oil from the gas station.
愛媛大学大学院教授野村真福。彼が集めているのは使用済みの
Yes,
廃
this is
油。
all waste oil.
水素っていうのはもういろんな液体の中に含まれてるんで、廃油をたくさん集めまし
So
て、
we collect
水
the
素
lot
自動
of
車を走らせようかなと。
plenty of oil, waste oil.
国内で年間360万
And sometimes gas station or sometimes is a chemical reaction lab.
特殊な技術で水素を取り出し、それをエネルギー
And
にしてしまおうと
sometimes is a food shop.
廃油から取り出した
So
水
we
素で
decompose the oil with plasma reactor.
という世界初の実験。
And we try to hydrogen
水素ボンベが
vehicle.
燃料タンクにつながれた。
今日動いてくれるのかどうかすごい不安なんですけど、うちの研究室のスタッフとか学生さん含めて本当に毎日徹夜で頑張って作ってくれた水素なので、もう一滴でも無駄にせずにここで全部
Yeah, he
させてい
says
ただき
maybe
ます。
success.
はい、お願いします。
Here is a hydrogen vehicle car.
はい。
Please note that this vehicle uses a hydrogen fuel engine, not the fuel cells.
燃料をガソリンから水素に切り替える。果たして車は動くのか。
いいですかね。はい。いきますよ。はい。エンジンかかりました。いきます。動きましたね。
Excellent.
動きました。
It can run.
行ってますか
10キロ。
野村と協力してくれたすべての仲間の夢の扉が開いた。
Okay. This experiment was conducted 4 years before 2015. We have successfully powered a hydrogen-powered vehicle using hydrogen extracted from the waste oil. This experiment was broadcast nationwide on Japan television. Unfortunately, the hydrogen-powered car used at the time, Mazda RX-8 with rotary hydrogen engine, is no longer in production in Japan. So, in any case, since energy is required to generate plasma, renewable energy will need to be used to introduce this technology in practice. At the same time, it will be necessary to improve the efficiency of hydrogen production from the plasma. So we have conducted various decomposition experiments on waste liquid and biomass. This case is liquid is engine oil, normal dolichian, methane, cellulose, or pure water, and sometimes endotoxin with steam and water oil interface. So all liquid we successful this hydrogen. However, 80% to sometimes 30%, more than 30%. However, input energy on the output energy, ratio of input and output energy is less than 1. So to apply this method to actual equipment, it is necessary to consider methods such as recovering solid carbon components obtained during the decomposition as variable material, and to design a process where the overall EPR is 1 or higher. We are decomposing various substances and measuring the efficiency of hydrogen production. The ratio of input energy to produce hydrogen energy is naturally less than 1. But this technology's defining characteristic is its ability to decompose any substance. So recently, we have been investigating a method of promoting reactions by introducing a catalyst into the plasma reaction field. Just by placing the catalyst metal plate on the top of the electrode, it has been found the gas production rate increased dramatically. So the data is from the microwave oven. So we are 0.1 to maybe 4, 5 times higher than that of microwave oven. And reducing carbon dioxide is an important area of research for addressing global warming. Our research focuses on synthesizing fuel from the carbon dioxide and water. In this experiment, carbon dioxide is dissolving into the liquid to create a sodium carbonate solution. We circulate the sodium carbonate solution and generate the plasma inside the nozzle. After plasma generation, this enables the synthesis of liquid fuel such as acetone and ethanol. Research on synthesizing fuel from the water and carbon dioxide could lead to future study on the artificial photosynthesis. Finally, I would like to introduce the synthesis of nanoparticles. When the metal wire introduced to electrode of plasma, the metal evaporates and the nanoparticle can be synthesized. This occurs when zinc wire introduced. Zinc carbon oxide nanoparticles are generated in aqueous solution. On the other hand, in ethanol, in the case of ethanol, this is zinc nanoparticle is synthesized. And additionally, zinc nanoparticle have a hexagonal cylindrical shape. However, in this case, their form is cubic particle like this. So it is believed that the rapid cooling effect of plasma influence crystal formation. However, this mechanism behind this process is not yet fully understood. So this table shows the example of the nanoparticles that we have synthesized using a liquid plasma to data. In addition to zinc, we have also successfully gold, magnesium, tungsten, or metal. Recently, we succeed in synthesizing copper nanoparticles as well. So in the past, we used fossil fuel to produce the fuel and chemicals. Going forward, however, we plan to use waste and non-food biomass for this purpose. Plasma reaction allow us to break substance down into their part and recombine them into the variable materials. The remaining challenge is whether we can generate plasma using renewable energy source. We look forward to your innovative ideas. With that catalyst. So finally, our lab mission is to promote the development of a society based on sustainable energy structure. So our keyword is scholar and athlete. So we are waiting for you at our lab. And recently, Patrick, his Japanese is being improved rapidly. Mr. Patrick is the first student from Africa to join our lab. You might call him the first penguin. We hope that other students will follow in his footsteps. Thank you. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, Sensei, for that amazing presentation. Thank you for introducing the lab to my director, which is on this call, and also to my HOD, which is on this call. And before I would like to introduce my director to you, and for him to tell you what we do in the Energy Commission of Nigeria, I would firstly like to introduce the director to the team members of the Heat and Mass Transfer Laboratory. And for the team members, some persons are not here because we are currently on an internship, and in Japanese culture, the closing time for work is around 6:30. And so we don't have so many of the team for the Heat and Mass Transfer. I know in absentia we have Professor Mukasa is one of the professors in the Heat and Mass Transfer Laboratory, and we have Professor Nakajima as well. Both are my co-supervisors in the Heat and Mass Transfer Laboratory. Before I introduce the director, I would like to see if some of the team members are here. Watanabe-san, are you here? If you can just say "I" to the house. Watanabe-san, I can see Kimura-san, and if you are here, I would like to introduce you to the community in the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation. And so without wasting much of our time, I would like to introduce to everyone the director of the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation. And for introduction, I would like to firstly read to us who the director for the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation is, and he would be the one to speak on the topic on energy innovation. So firstly, I would like to, sorry, excuse me. Okay. Yes. So firstly, I would like to introduce the director, Professor Olaniyi Emmanuel Ajibola. He holds a BSc Honours in Mathematics from the University of Ibadan, an MSc in Engineering Analysis, and a PhD in Systems Engineering from the University of Lagos. He is a registered engineer with Koren and a fellow of the Society of Engineers in Nigeria. Currently, he served as the director for the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation, a position that he has held since 2021. In addition to his role at NCEC, Professor Ajibola is a professor of systems engineering at the University of Lagos, which he has been a faculty member since 1995. His areas of expertise include rehabilitation, medicine, and energy engineering. He has previously served as the head of biomedical engineering at the University of Lagos and as the pioneer dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology at the First Technical University, Ibadan. Professor Ajibola has published extensively in national and international journals and has been a visiting lecturer at various universities, both nationally and internationally. I would like to bring on the platform my very own director of the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation to please have a word section with the community and to also introduce to us what the National Center for Energy Efficiency stands for. Prof, sir, I don't know if you're on call, sir. Please, with a round of applause and a reaction, please let's welcome Professor Olaniyi Ajibola, please. Thank you, Prof. We can't hear you.
Okay. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now, sir.
Okay. All right. Actually, the reason why it's like that is because my laptop had some issues, so I'm now combining my my desktop and then my handset. The desktop would have just been adequate, but I was hearing some background noise in the desktop, so that's why I'm using this one to listen and to talk, because there's no background information here. I actually listened to that lecture. The lecture was scintillating, and then it was really fantastic. And then I could see that there are other ways of generating energy from garbage. I've been said that National Center for Energy Efficiency was established with 3 other centers. Dr. Shita. Hello, Dr. Shita.
Yes, Prof.
I'm having some issues setting these slides on.
Okay.
Can you set on your slides so that we do some simultaneously, so that we can work, together?
Okay, Prof.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
on? Please set it on there. Yes, I'll be asking you to change the slide, and that way all of us can. So, like I was saying, National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation is a product of necessity. It is a research center of the. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Shita. It's a research center of Energy Commission of Nigeria, and then Energy Commission of Nigeria is responsible for any use emanating on energy in Nigeria. So at a glance, the first at a glance, that is what Nigeria looks like. Nigeria has 6 geopolitical zones, and then we have 3 major ethnic groups in Nigeria, and namely Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. But all of us coexist in very great harmony with a lot of understanding. So Nigeria occupies a landmass of about 1,171 square kilometers. Population estimate for the Yoruba area alone. That's Yoruba area. That's Lagos, where our center is. Has 1,171 square kilometers, with estimated population of about 25 million. And the major tribe there is Yoruba people. And then the essence of National Center of Energy Efficiency being located in Lagos is because 40% of energy usage in Nigeria is in Lagos. Lagos is where energy is actually spent in Nigeria. So, and that is the beauty of National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation. I hope everybody can see that. That's our building. And the center, like I said, it was created with 3 other centers sometimes in 2008. The essence of creating this one is because where you spend a lot of energy, you need efficiency and you need to conserve. And that is why it is located in Lagos, because that is where we have a lot of the companies, transportation companies, factories, and the population of people in Lagos is the highest in Nigeria. So, and next slide, please. So now where we are and where we want to be. You see, our vision is to facilitate the adoption of energy efficiency and conservation across all sectors in Nigeria. And our mission is to be a foremost research and training center in energy efficiency and conservation to energy end users, and also to leaders in energy advisory services and energy policy development in Africa. Now, our mandate, we have to develop guidelines for energy efficiency policies and products, develop energy efficiency codes and standards, training and capacity building in EE and EC, development and implementations of project highlighting EE concept, and then to disseminate information on EE and EC concepts. Okay, and of course, we also gather, analyze, and manage energy supplies and consumption data. That has taken us to several companies in Nigeria. We have been able to touch the transportation sector, manufacturing sector, and so on and so forth with activities. And we have moved from one state to another. Now, what exactly are the activities like? Our main activities, energy research. Oh, yeah. And energy research, that's our main activity. We also energy efficiency goals and standard. Hello, I can hear some noise. I can hear some noise. Hello, is everybody hearing me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir. We can hear
you. All right.
Sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. So, we also assist the country in capacity building and training. This has taken us to various states like Oyo State, Ogun State, Lagos State, and so on and so forth. And then energy efficiency pilot projects. We have developed a lot of pilot projects, and this has rubbed on the economy of the nation in no small measure. Next slide, please. And also awareness creation. We are involved in awareness creation for small, medium scale enterprises in Nigeria, and even for the large scale enterprises. And energy audit and management is our main activity at National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation. Aside from others, in capacity building, we also have short courses where we enlighten and develop strength for people on energy audit, mini grid design, energy management, solar photovoltaic installation supervision, rural hydropower, civil engineering, And then we also have internship program for students and people who need to acquire knowledge in energy engineering. Very recently, we made the initiative because the center resides within the University of Lagos at the Faculty of Engineering. University of Lagos is one of the foremost universities in Nigeria. It has over 60,000 students, student population. And then we have about 14 faculties currently, which houses about 80 departments. We have, there are two campuses. One is the College of Medicine that is at Akoka, and then the main, that is at Idiaraba, and the main campus is at the Akoka. So we are developing a capacity building in the area of academics. So we're developing curriculum for postgraduate diploma on energy engineering, professional masters, master of energy engineering, and academic master in energy engineering. Currently, the universities in Nigeria, they are not offering courses in energy engineering, and we are the pioneering research center that has shouldered that responsibility. So we also we've also developed the doctoral program in energy engineering, and that is why we are interested in training people abroad. Like we have sent Patrick to you so that he can learn. If he can learn and then come back to develop capacity building for so many people in Nigeria. Now, our research at National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation, we just to give you a brief highlight. We are competent with hands-ons. So even students from the universities across the nation and in our neighboring countries, they come to us and we train them on hands-on so that they can have physical contact with facilities that will expose them to the nitty-gritty of energy engineering. So working with you will definitely enhance all this, and then we can rub minds in so many areas, and then they develop and publish to patent and publish together. Also, we have research products from National Center for Energy Efficiency, and then if you look at the next slide, some of our research products, they have passed quality assurance test, and we also have products. We also have devices to test for quality assurance here. So these are some of the products we are displaying here. We have grid power availability and quality meter. We have it in one phase and then three phase. And then we have light and occupancy sensor, temperature and humidity data logger, efficient LED bulbs, and then so on and so forth. So these are just to mention few of the products that we have developed. We have developed smart switches. We have developed smart meters. We have developed different smart products that can be used at within the households and then in the industries. Ongoing research projects at NCC involve water splitting for hydrogen generation, fuel cell development, development of a novel catalyst for hydrogen generation, waste heat recovery for industries, battery energy storage system, energy conversion, PMS to CNG, LPG, and so on and so forth. Those are things we are engaged in. Just like you will be aware, there are challenges in Nigeria's energy sector. Some of these challenges grid instability. The supply of electricity in Nigeria is not perfect yet. And then with the human resources and the natural resources and everything in Nigeria, we are working so earnestly in order to make sure that things like that are things of the past. So major grid instability is still in existence in Nigeria with frequent outages and incomplete coverage. Finance issues. The banking system in Nigeria, probably because of the economy or the policy makers, whatever, high interest rates still exist in Nigeria. So this, and then this had made a lot of people who had the capital to invest in energy sector to be reluctant. Then insufficient investment confidence in large solar installations, and then it's slow. It's slowing the deployment and maintenance of renewables. You see, when we invest in renewables, sometimes the level of education of the people where it is installed is another thing. People feel that the land that that should be used for farming or for whatever purposes, that those lands have been occupied by the solar installations, and so sometimes they vandalize it and stuff like that. So other areas, opportunity for collaboration between Nigeria and Japan. You see, major things here is energy storage. And we are aware that Japan has gone far in those areas. Smart grid technologies, control systems, IoT meters, etc., plasma technologies, just like what you were discussing today. It's something that interests us in no small measure. System monitoring, response time and error rate. So troubleshooting and so on and so forth. You see, those are areas we can, because troubleshooting can be handled by AI system. And then if we work together, we are believing that we will be able to rub minds and then solve some of these problems together. Apart from that, the potential joint areas, the ILP, green hydrogen from non-potable water, and now that we are even seeing that you can generate that from garbage, it's much interesting to us. Surface engineering for high efficiency HVAC chillers, and the exchange programs and technical training to address skill shortages. We expect that shared innovation labs between NCEC and Japan that will focus on solar storage, biomass conversion, heat transfer, and IoT enable monitoring. These areas will be very good areas where we can collaborate and work together. And then pilot projects scenarios. COCO development between NCEC and Heime University, Japan, where we can discuss all these things that we are speaking about, the CO2 to Singas micro reformer with Japan technical support, student researchers, led design and installation, co-authored research outputs and publications and patenting, community impact, empowering schools, clinics, small agro businesses, based on Japan technology, and so on and so forth. These are areas we feel that we can work together. The Aima University student NCC interns role. You see, we are involved in several collaborations with different universities. For instance, as we speak, we have a collaboration between Rice University, Austin, Texas, and University of Lagos on neonate and maternity, and then we have a design studio which we developed together that has assisted a lot of talents in the University of Lagos and outside the University of Lagos and in the whole of Nigeria, that we have developed so many modalities. Some of them are now about getting to the market. So that if we could have such programs, for instance, we have internship. We have students from Rice University come to Nigeria, and students from Nigeria also go to Rice University. So we mix together, and then we can exploit that kind of arrangement where we rub minds, and then both universities will gain extensively from that. So collaborative thesis, capstone projects between Heyman students and NCC interns. Innovation, joint hackathons or innovation challenges for low-cost energy solutions. Internship, technical internship or exchange program to address green skill gaps in Nigeria, and then possible funding via JICA, World Bank, and Nigeria agencies. These are areas that are practicable, that we can work together. In conclusion, I want to say that I believe that the challenges enumerated in this presentation about the Nigerian energy sector and without any form of ambiguity. The potential for collaborating with Ehima University, Japan are numerous, and it is my belief that a bright Africa's energy future will open many other global opportunities. Our students are at the heart of this, and because as we say, that our youth of today will be the tomorrow of our nation. So we believe at National Center for Energy Efficiency that the relationship between us will not just end with Patrick Ayasi, that we will have much more elaborate collaborations, and that at the end of the day, both universities will have, both the center and the university will have reason to appreciate the collaboration. On this note, I want to say thank you for your listening ears, and I'll be here to actually address anything you want to know about our discussions so far. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Ajibola. Thank you, sir, for that amazing presentation. Thank you, sir, for being a mentor over me and for governing us and making sure that we have the best of opportunities and in terms of research as well. And before I would, thank you very much, Prof. Thank you, sir. Yes. So before I would call upon, if I will call in my professor to make his comments, I would firstly like to recognize some of my prominent and amazing mentors of mine who are in this chat. Sensei, I don't know if you can hear me. Sensei, I would like to introduce you to some of the members and staff of the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation. So if you can hear me, on the Sensei, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. So I'll firstly like to introduce to you Dr. Manasseh Babaleshita is the head of research of the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation. I also have here, I don't know if he has left, in the person of Engineer Charles Iguma, is a senior technical officer at the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation. I also have some of my colleagues in Nigeria. In the
Hello, Patrick, can you hear me? Yeah, my name is Charles Iguma. I hope you can hear me, Patrick.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, thank you very much for the beautiful session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know if Dr. Manasseh.
Yeah, yes, I will introduce myself during questions and answers. So thank you very much from the research unit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So I also have some of my colleagues as well here. Sensei, I have Marvin. Mr. Marvin is a senior research officer. I have Mr. Michael Aniem is a senior research officer as well with the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation. I don't know if any of you are here. You could just say hello to Professor Nomura Sensei. Yes,
yeah, hello, good morning. My name is Marvin. Yes, my name is Marvin Daniel. I'm so delighted to be here. Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, and also on the chart, I can see yes, I can also see some researchers and professionals from around the globe. I have with me here engineer Gifts Usuma. He's also he's a researcher and a professional in the energy space. If you can say I, engineer Gift as well is here. And thank you so much for this amazing presentation, Prof. And I would like to also mention here that this initiative was okay. Engineer Gift,
thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining this section. And I would like to firstly give a breakdown of what this initiation is all about. Firstly, the Beyond Borders came about when we started the first section with Professor Shingle Moon, and I spoke to my sensei about African collaboration. So what we are interested in doing is to bridge the gap between Africa and world-class institutions like AIME University in terms or through research collaboration, scholarship opportunities, and fellowship. We have trainings and trainings and also leadership opportunity and career development. Because we found out that most of the time, one of the things that we lack in Africa or in Nigeria in particular is knowledge transfer. So we want to try as much as possible to have this knowledge transferred to us and have a joint collaboration. And my Professor Nomura, is so much interested in having like a joint research collaboration with the African community. So at the end of this section, we would kickstart the research collaboration with the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation, and also the scholarship opportunities that are daring for the African students, because there are a lot of scholarship opportunities in Japan. Aside from the JICA scholarship, there are a lot in terms of the MES scholarship and all other scholarship opportunities that you can enjoy in Japan. Sensei, you want to say something, Sensei? I can see your hands up, Sensei.
Yes.
Yes. You can speak, Sensei.
Yes.
Yes, Sensei, I was introducing you to some of my colleagues in Nigeria, and the person that just finished speaking is my director, the director for the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation, and I'm also letting them know that you have interest in having a collaboration with the African community, and you would like to have like a paper or a research work that we can write together or collaborate in terms of what we do as a center and also what we do in the laboratory as well. So that is what I'm trying to tell the community. So Professor Olawale Ajibola has spoken and has also told us what we do in the center, and you have also spoken as well. And at the end of this section, we'll come up with a draft of what we discuss and try and do maybe research proposals and other opportunities that the African community can also enjoy in Japan in terms of knowledge sharing, in terms of the scholarship opportunities and fellowship, and also trainings for the African community. So that's what I am telling the community here of what the Beyond Borders initiative is all about. I don't know if you have a comment, Sensei. You can speak, sir.
Okay. So First, I'd like to ask a question. So does internship program, you have an internship program, isn't it? Just that you are already running the internship, right?
Yes. For me, I'm doing an internship program now. I'm doing an internship program now in Tokyo. Recently, I am also I'm doing my internship with DMP, that is the dye printing service in Japan here now. So.
And one more, and for Nigeria student or Nigeria student, does the internship program involve the student going overseas?
Doctor, sir, I don't know if you can.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm sure my professor, Professor Olaniyi Ajibola, will attend to that. Prof, sir?
Yes.
Prof, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So they are trying to find out. Prof from Japan is trying to find out that the interns that we have, do they have the opportunity of traveling out, of the country to do like internship, which I know.
Yes, that's true. Currently, one of them just returned from Rice University on a 6-month program. She returned last 2 weeks, and then we have two of them at Kenya now, Kenyatta University. So they're open to travel for internship. That is sure. Yes, I can assure you of that one.
Just the 6 months is a standard case?
Yes, the standard case is 6 months, except for people in engineering. And then if you have a reason to stay for more than that period, with the understanding of the university, it is also possible.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we needed to inform the university that the student will be away for more than 6 months, and then it will be approved. Once the approval is given, the student can go for even more than a year. We have a student in architecture who is in Germany now. He has been there for more than a year. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much, Prof, for that wonderful contribution. So that is all about the students. Then for the staff at the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation, we have young researchers, which I'm pretty much sure the director will graciously agree for them to go for an internship too, that spans within that length, since that's what is within his own control. He can be able to also do that. So researchers at the centers are also open for industry internships and university internships at IHIMI. Thank you very much, Prof.
So first, it's important to build a mutual achievement through the internship or the exchange student or exchange researcher and similar programs. So first is, I think maybe can it be done during summer breaks? I mean that the summer breaks is usually 2 months.
Prof, sir.
2 months.
Yes. Prof, Director, sir, I don't know if the question is directed to us now as a center, sir. Prof is asking if we can have interns or the researchers in the National Center, to come do internship for 2 months during the summer.
Sorry, Prof. I just entered the bathroom. That's why I did not hear that one clearly. Yes. The internship in Nigeria is designed in such a way that when the students are on internship, they don't take any class work. There's no coursework. It's just the internship fully. So that allows the students to move as far as Europe, as far as Asia, and anywhere they want to go. The period that is designated for internship in Nigeria, there is no coursework, so no student can take any coursework. So it gives the student the freedom to visit anywhere in the world to acquire knowledge. So it is possible, it is doable. Yeah.
So first we need to establish a track record through a student visit. It is difficult. Is it difficult?
Okay. If you want a record of students that have gone on internship before and where they went and what they did, we can avail you that of that record. Yes. I will ask the manager of the design studio, because those are to compile those, and then we will forward the information to you as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah. We get that ready. We get that ready.
Yes. Indeed, this summer vacation term is a lot of foreign students visit to our university and short staying. So it is first approach is very important, I think.
Well, actually, I'm a member of faculty of the university, and then I have very robust relationship with the vice chancellor. I mean the president of the university. So I might need to meet the vice chancellor and then explain to her about this our collaboration, so that we're going to have program. We're going to have program that no matter what the time is, the university will have the understanding that the students are coming for your program, and the university will make provision. So it won't be a thing that we'll be writing letter to them all the time. They will know that when it is time to go for the program, students will go, and then the students can then come back and do whatever that might be a shortcoming during the time that they came for your program. Yeah. So if you want to speak with the vice chancellor on that won't be a problem. I can always arrange a meeting between you and the vice chancellor of the university. Yeah, but they can come at any time. In addition, for instance, the student that went to Rice University, she's in her final year of physics, of BSc physics, and she's no more on internship, but then the university still gave her the opportunity to go, so that when she comes back, she will have opportunity to attend to all the things that she did not do during the time that she left for that program. So the university has that flexibility, about our students going abroad to acquire knowledge. The university is not averse to it in any way. Thank you. Hello, Prof.
Sensei.
Yeah. One thing that the university will want to be clear is to know about whether there are grants to handle such transition of the students here and there, so that the university will be at peace that the students are in safe hands. That's the only thing that bothers the university so much. Apart from that, our students are available. And I can assure you that we have students that are really, really intelligent, that when you interact with them, you know, yes, that they are talented. We have a lot of them, boys and girls. Thank you.
Since we can't.
So I have a question. So, have you collaborated with other Japanese university? This is the first time.
Well, I know that there are a lot of collaborations with the university. You know, collaboration may be from different faculties, from different departments. But I know that there's a collaboration with Social University in China, a very strong one. There's even exchange of programs between Social University and University of Lagos. I'm sure of that one. And Social University has a center in University of Lagos now, where they are teaching students about culture, about Mandarin culture and stuff like that. So I know about that one. And I know that I know there's a number of collaborations with Japan, but I may not be able to be, if I'm not involved, I may not be able to give details, and I may not be able to give the number. Yeah, but if you want me to discuss with the university about that, I can always get across, you know, and then supply information. But currently, the collaboration we have that is going on now is with about 17 universities, two in the UK, 3 at the USA, and then remaining 13 or so from Africa. And both being Northwestern University, Harvard University, and Rice University. And we have at the UK we have London Institute School of Public Health in the UK. I may not get the names. I may not get all the names correctly. And then we have DRT. We have Kayata, the University of Malawi, the Polytechnic. We have MOST. We have the University of Ibadan. We have so many universities on that. And then the grant is still ongoing. We already had the phase of it. We are in the second phase of that grant, and it phase lasts for 5 years. So we have a number of such collaborations, but I'm talking about the ones I'm involved in. But there are other ones that I'm not involved in. So the one I'm involved in is NEST 360, NEST 360, with Rice University, and the other ones that I've involved in before. Frameworks, for instance, frameworks with Northwestern, and so on and so forth.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor Olaniyi Ajibola. Thank you, Director, sir, for the wonderful comments we have made in terms of our collaborations with AIME University. And Professor Nomura Sensei would like to also invite Dr. Shita Manasseh to also make maybe some comment or interest on what the research department in the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation is all about, and areas that we can also collaborate together.
Thank you very much, Engineer Patrick, and thank you.
Sorry, please. I'd like to take an excuse because I'm supposed to make a presentation somewhere. this morning. I thought the meeting would end by 11, so I already given my words that I will be there for 12 o'clock, and because of transportation and so on, so I felt in the traffic and whatever, so I don't know if I can take my leave and go and meet the presentation.
Prof, sir, before you take your leave, sir, please, can we just take a group photograph, sir, so that we can all turn off our camera and take a group photograph, sir, with your permission, sir.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm done for that. Okay.
Okay, please, can we all turn on our camera so that we can have a group photograph for this section as Professor Ajibola takes his leave, please. Okay, is everyone cameras on? So we have some of our team members who are here. Prof, we're waiting for you, sir. Thank you, sir. Caleb, are you on call? Caleb, Samuel, are you on call? If you're on call, let me know. And let's.
Yes, I am.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Samuel. Let's take a photograph. Thank you so much. So there are some of the. Thank you. Mr. Charles, I don't know if you are on call, sir. Mr. Charles. Engineer Charles Eguma. Oh, maybe.
Hello, Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me put on my camera, please.
Thank you.
Please, if you want us to smile, tell us.
Okay. I'm steady.
Yes, done.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir, for this invitation. I'm very grateful, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We'll continue with Dr. Shita, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Olaniyi, the Director of Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation. And thank you, Prof, from Japan, and all the team at the Beyond Borders. First, I would like to appreciate you. I would like to appreciate your lab for accommodating our staff, in person of Patrick Anyasi, and to also appreciate this wonderful initiative that you are coming up with. First, I would like to acknowledge the fact that you are doing a great work, and the presentation is highly appreciated. In Plasma is a novel work, and it's highly, acknowledged. And I've listened to what you have presented, and in the course of the presentation, I was just thinking, about what we can do as a center, and your lab, knowing fully that we have young researchers that are here with us that would like to come up for the internship for 2 months, for 3 months. We have, some interns that have passed through us, and that is the essence of the entire work or the entire meeting that we are doing. So, like Patrick has rightly said, we will sit down, we will draft proposal that will capture the interest of our young researchers so that they can be able to visit your lab, spend some time, be it a month, 2 or 3, so that, since they have that flexibility of coming anytime, they don't have any restriction of knowing, saying whether there is session or school is not on session anytime, provided, the center grant approval, they can embark on that trip. Now, in some of the things that you have presented, I was trying to jot down some things so that I can be able to ask some basic questions and to propose some areas that we could look at, to come up with a proposal to see what we can do. I was trying to find out, I observed that in plasma is one of the things that you use in generating hydrogen. So I wanted to find out, does that mean that if you're using in plasma, you don't have the need for catalysts for the purpose of splitting the water so that you could generate hydrogen? Is it that in plasma will replace the need for the catalyst? That is one. It's a question. So then the other thing I was looking at looking at the sophistication of in plasma, if we could be able to use in plasma in the process of biogas upgrading for the purpose of the micro reformer, where we could be able to generate syngas, because I heard you talked about syngas, so that when we use the liquid plasma, how do we come up with, either a smaller unit, for a biogas that is using an in-plasma technology to be able to generate syngas for the purpose of utilization, either in generators or any other thing. So those are some of the areas that I was also thinking. And I was, very happy when I, observed that you have included, splitting of hydrogen using, waste liquids like oil and water. So what I put down was wastewater from, industries. Most of the food industries that we have around, they use a whole lot of water. And most of the time, the water, they end up, throwing it away or discarding it. I am looking at how we could also bring in the liquid plasma technology to see how we can reduce the wastages so that we can do water efficiency through that. And I'm also looking at the situation whereby we could come up, because in HVAC, either in chillers or in any other thing, some of the challenges that we have around there comes around the coil fouling, the biofilms, and corrosion. So looking at, the characteristics of in liquid plasma, can we come up with something, around that by developing a film that we could use to reduce all those coil fouling, biofilms, and the growth and the corrosion, so that it will increase the efficiency of either chillers or industries, or data centers or any other thing like that. So those were the things that were crossing my mind when you were making your presentation. So thank you so very much for that. And maybe you can attend to the questions and we can take it up from there. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. So, however, remember that the plasma generation is power is required for plasma generation. So power, this is most important. So, however, in Nigeria, I think there is a lot of natural energy, solar power or some wind power or so on. So, maybe this technology is very fit to our country. So now Patrick is study is plasma generation method. So recently plasma is generated his own self. So it is this discussion is first time to discuss collaboration. I'd like also, I'm happy time to thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Shitamanase, for bringing the collaborations with Ime University. And also thank you to Professor Nomura Shinfuku. He has been on this call for more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. I'm very, very grateful for everyone who has attended this section. I would like to say very, very big thank you to my professor and supervisor. and he has been a mentor and a father to me, and he also smiles like me. You understand? so making my research in the laboratory a very, very pleasing one. And I would also like to because in Japan now it's about 7:40, and it's still
Yes, yes. I have to go to my home.
yeah. Sensei has to go to his house now.
Yeah. This next time is one more earlier is better.
Okay. Okay, Sensei. I'm sorry for the time. And also, yes, thank you so much, Sensei. Because this we've actually we've spent so much time on this meeting, and I would be rest assured that after this meeting, we would have a proposal for those people who are interested in maybe coming into Japan for fellowship, for internship program, and for any other scholarship opportunities that are here in Japan. I'm going to do like a lineup and discuss with my HOD and the director of the National Center of Energy Efficiency and Conservation, and we'll present the list to you. And yes, and we will take it from there. And in terms of also research collaborations, just like we discussed before now, we would start as soon as the summer break is over. And we hope that at the end of next year, we would have a publication, a joint publication with the Nigerian community. So at this junction, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has joined thus far. But I would not like to end this section without seeing some people that are in this chat box. I saw, okay, I think she has left. Yes, I saw a representative from the Landmark Group. Thank you so much. She's an HR personnel. And also an amazing people from all around Africa. So the Beyond Borders initiative is not just initiative for engineering students. It's encompassing. It's for the African community, right? It's for the African community, and it's open to all. And in our next section, we'll be having some scholars from Japan, and another scholar that is from Germany who is recently studying in Germany with the PTDF scholarship. And there's somebody else that is from Japan. She's a doctor, and she's going to be having a section with people who are interested in coming into Japan for the scholarship under the MESC scholarship program. So at this point, I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone who has joined this program. And until the next one, we'll say Oscar Samadex, Jamata. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Sensei. Sorry, Sensei.
Good night.
For keeping you this long in the office. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. And see our next section. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.